Good evening guys, and welcome to the opening round of the SRA Toyota GT86 Cup. Quite standard cars and quite a good outcome here. The guys just going onto track into qualifying, and we'll be joining the action soon. Just trying to get all my stuff set up here. They're on track now. They've got about 8 minutes left of qualifying of a 10-minute session. They have got 3 races of 15 minutes each, so we are going to hop out of the server and then in between cars during the sessions. So we're going to cross over and we're going to fall right into it. A very short intro of I haven't done this for some time, so bear with me, and please, if you feel the cast needs to be louder or I need to be louder, just drop me a message on chat and I will have a look at it. As we cross over, we can see the guys on track already. Currently with Mr. Mike McGeer running the server and also racing here, as we have problems with one of the servers from KwaZulu. Some quick guys here looking at Peter Geldenhuis. He loves these rear-wheel drive cars, old hand sim racing. Newcomer Killarney. I haven't really looked at the times, but from what I've heard, he's up there. A lot of experience to be gained there. Gerard Niemand, Johan Niemand, father-son team from the Gauteng area, also quite quick. And they won't stand back for a fight. Wayne Mitten from the Cape, this should be his home track. Ernest Heather, a newcomer to sim racing, but very, very quick. Cohen Sussman, a modder, a racer all the way from Cape Town, well known in motorsport in Cape Town, the Cape area. He should be someone to look out for. He's always very, very quick. Janu van der Westhuizen, old name in the Polo Cup series, old name on Killarney, Western Cape, so this should be fun for him on his home track. Then we've got husband and wife team, Janine Glad and Tommy Glad, all the way from Eastern Cape, if I'm correct. Help me there, guys, not sure. But yeah, and then a couple of new guys like Santiago dos Santos. Well, I see Margai has just joined the server, another quick driver out there. One of the older guys, but he's an MX rider, so he goes balls to the wall, and for some strange reason in sim racing, these guys seem to do pretty good. We're still waiting for some guys to load in. We're currently on 14 entries. We should end up with about 18 or 19, I do believe. So that should give us some good racing. The guys actually not racing with their skins tonight. All of them in custom skins, as we still were sorting the skins. And we see Cohen Sussman immediately on a 1.16.711. So he's quickest with almost 0.2 ahead of Mike McGeer. Third place Peter Geldenhuis, followed by Johan Niemand. Currently 5th place in the qualifying session, Kian Gous. 6th place Wayne Mitten. 7th place Tommy Glad. We're currently on board with Cohen Sussman. He is the quickest man out there so far. I do expect Ernest Heather, Janu van der Westhuizen, and there we go. Gerard Niemand jumps up to 2nd place. So Gerard has done quite a bit of practicing. Just want to hop over to the YouTube channel and see. Welcome to the opening round. And there I messed it up. Toyota. Okay, so sorry for that, guys. Thanks, Jaco. I see that now on the live stream. So trying a bit to multitask here, but yeah, we're getting there. So as we go on with Gerard Niemand now currently, and we see Margai. Margai has just joined the server and he's up to 3rd place. Mike McGeer has dropped to 4th place. Janu van der Westhuizen on his home track already. Well, he's just dropped to 6th. He's been passed by another Cape Townian, Wayne Mitten. Now Wayne Mitten, I've seen the guy on photos and he's huge. So he pretty much has a wide disadvantage, if you want to say that, in sim racing. But Peter Geldenhuis up there in 8th place. I can assure you he's going to be right up there. The time's really, really close, guys. If you look at the Cohen Sussman on 1:16.7.1. Gerard Niemand 1:16.8. Margai 1:16.8. Mike McGeer 1:16.9. It is really, really close. So Margai puts a personal best in there. That puts him on provisional pole, if I'm correct, on 16.6. My guy coming in flying. He wasn't going to race tonight, but he managed to get from home from work early enough to join tonight, and he is flying. Adrian! Jaco, sorry for that. I've got a, you know who's behind me, and yeah, unfortunately, if you hear a wheel on my backside, my kid is driving next to me, so we've got to live with that. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining, and first round, as I said, opening round, we're going to see who's not in pit. Margai currently on track, running in first. We're going to try and get an onboard camera with him. See his side of line. And as he comes down the start-finish straight, going towards turn 1, you can see the containers there, pretty much known to those guys who races there as they go into Continental. It's a bit of a wide entry, but he gets on the power. He's pretty much up there, coming towards Castrol, late turn in, cuts it in deep, gets on the power. I mean, this is one of my favorite tracks and I absolutely love it. I hate to be sitting here, but I love to be sitting here, so be a good one. Going through Volkswagen, slight lift of the throttle, slight braking, heading down the Malmesbury straight through Sabat. This double apex corner, not easy to get right onto the back straight. A long one, as you all know. You see Table Mountain there in the back. Probably one of the longest straights that I know on the sim racing scene as of now on the South African tracks. Late braking there, and well, that's not a good one. Mar going off there, pushing it a bit too hard. But well done to Gerard Niemann, currently with 1 minute to go on pole. Margai has gone to pit after he's off. Cohen Sassman, 0.2 off in second place. So that is not a bad thing. Oh, and pushing a bit hard there, Gerard. So he's really on the limit there, going back to pit, knowing he's messed up his time. They haven't got a lot of time left, so we're going to follow some of the other guys. We've got Cohen Sassman in third place. Hi Rudy, thanks for joining. A little pink hand there waving at us. Rudy all the way from Namibia. Jaco Visa from Namibia. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate your support. Do like and subscribe. All the upcoming leagues we will be streaming live, except for the Sunday one, which we're still working on. But some fun racing coming up. And we see there at the top of the screen Janine Glad just posting her personal best. She is currently in 14th place, and wife of one of the admin guys from SRA, Tommy Glad. She is always there. She's always quick. Even though the guys don't bully her, she's not that aggressive. So we're working on that, but she's got a mind of her own. So yeah, they have 20 seconds left in the session, and it's pretty much decided, I do believe. Gerard Niemann taking pole position there. Margai just missed out on pole, coming in second on a 116.682. Cohen Sussman all the way from the Cape at 116.7. Mike McGeer also, or more or less from the Cape. He's on a 116.7. Janne van der Westhuizen, Mr. Roly Poly on a 116.8. Johan Niemann from Gauteng on a 117, one of the older members of SRA. Wayne Mitten, also Opa, he moves up to 6th place on a 116. Peter Geldenhuys, another Opa, 117.1. That's a top 8. Then we've got 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got Kian in 9th, Tommy in 10th, Ernest Heather in 11th, Leon van Linden in... Ernest just passes Leon, so Leon drops to 13th, and Janine then in 14th. So not a bad turnaround with all the load shedding going on, and some of the guys having to work late. 14 guys showing for the grid, and I do believe it should be 3 good races. I'm not sure. I'd like to get Tommy in here and just ask him a couple of questions. We'll do that once the service stops, and once we cross over, we'll have about 5 minutes or so before we do get to the next session, which will be race 1, obviously qualifying positions, with a 15-minute lap race, and followed by 2 more 15-minute lap races. I would just like to get Tommy in here and ask him what the whole program looks like, why he chose this above another league that we had planned. Rear-wheel drive, slip, these cars are quite tricky, and we see the server has gone down, so the guy's getting ready for race 1 now. I'm going to cross over to the SRA screen, and we're going to try and get some guys in here, have a chat with them, and we'll be back shortly. Stay tuned for the chats, and have fun, guys. Sorry for that. Okay, so the guy's getting ready for the race. We've crossed out of the server. We're going to see if we can get some of the drivers in here. 1 or 2 or 3 or maybe 4, I don't know. Go to chat and see if we can get in here. And we're going to pull in Tommy immediately. I mean, he's the league admin. This is his baby. He should be pretty excited about it. Tommy, yeah, welcome to the commentating booth.
Oh, hello guys. Hello.
It's your league. You're proud of it. Very good turnout with load shedding, everything. 14 guys on a Thursday night. What started off, what should have been just a fun night, has turned into a full-on league.
Yeah, it's quite interesting out and out. A few guys that entered on 99 as well. So yeah, it's like a pack grid. It's quite a surprise for me. Pity the servers went off for a while, but Mike's running it now, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, happy to see Mike jumping in again. The 3 admin or the admin guys working really, really hard to keep this running, especially with load shedding going on. And I mean, looking at the time, some of the new guys really quick. I'm extremely impressed with Gerard Niemand taking pole position.
Yeah, I see. Some of the guys are really getting fast alien times here. Impressive, yeah, from the Niemands. Nobody racing. We'll see. Let's see tonight how they fare in the race.
Let's see how the race goes. Well, between you and me and everyone listening, we know the Niemands, they don't stand back for Niemands, so we might see some argy-bargy there. But yeah, have fun, and I'll see you on track.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get Mr. Paul in here. I believe it's his first pole ever. Yeah. Mr. Nobody. Let's see if he listens to us, if he can talk. Gerard?
Jongen.
Your first pole ever, I do believe, on SRA.
Dat is de eerste pole, ja.
Well done on that. It's been coming a long way. You've been up there, thereabouts, in the wars, in the shambles, and well, you've done it. Taken pole out of the hands of a couple of Capetonians, and looking forward to a race.
Seems like it's going to be an interesting one.
The times are really close, so you're pushing really hard, or you're holding back a bit?
I think that was pretty much everything, so we'll see what happens.
Well, have a good one, and well done on that. As I said, first time from Gerard on pole position. He said from the word go, he likes this car. Gerard, enjoy it, have fun, and keep it on the black stuff.
Thank you, see you on the other side.
Okay guys, it seems like they're loading onto the server. I've talking too much cut, to be honest. I'm going to hop in, and we're going to try and join this race as quickly as possible. I'm crossing over. As I said, I'm a bit rusted. They're on the grid. I've got a kid next to me. He doesn't talk to me and tell me what's happening. But yeah, as we're loading in, I'm going to cross over, and it's going to be a green light as soon as we get in there. Okay, we see the guys on grid. We've got some time. Tommy's loading in. Everybody getting ready. I think we're going to sit with Poleman for now. Cross over to the TV screens. And we see Gerard there in the number 20. That not his actual number, but as we said, for this race they're running random skins, so we'll just keep track of them on the names itself. By next week we'll have all the skins ready and all the proper cars, and I've seen the cars. They look pretty awesome. The guys have put in hours and hours on end on this. The Gerard in pole. Second place we've got Margai. Third place, Cape Townian, Cohen Sussman, well known to motorsport, well known to rallying. Mike McGear from far east. I do believe that area in fourth place. Mr. Roly Poly, Jana van der Westhuizen, local hero I would say on Cape Town, Killarney, South African motorsport. Little short guy, I've met him, quite a nice guy. In fifth place, Wayne Mitten, huge guy, grandfather, one of the older members. We've actually got Wayne Mitten, Johan Niemand and Pieter Geldenhuys, 6, 7, 8. That's probably one of our eldest, 3 of our eldest members on the group, but they race every time they get. And it's fun to have some of the guys out there. Pieter Geldenhuys, for one, comes a long way with sim racing, and he's learned me so much on this. And it's just fun to have him back on track. He's more of an endurance guy, and to see him on these close races, it's absolutely fantastic. And as we see the lights going off, they've got about 10 seconds to go. Gerard Niemann on pole. Let's see what he can do into turn 1. We're going to stick with him. Hopefully it'll be a clean one. They pull away there off the line, and Gerard gets a good pull away. Cohen Sussman in second, Margai in third place. As they go into turn 1, Gerard keeps the inside. Cohen is going to go for the outside. Cohen is running on the outside. He's going for it. And Cohen takes the lead. He is currently, Gerard's on the inside of him. Margai looking where to cross in third place. Cohen jumps onto the inside. So Gerard on the outside, he's got an advantage going to the long left-hander through the kink. As they go towards, he's taken, Gerard stays in the lead as they go to Volkswagen. The Gerard Niemann in first place, followed by Cohen Sussman. Third place we've got Margai and Jana van der Westhuizen. He's on a fly. He started in 5th or 6th and he's already in 4th. It's his home track. He's not at home in a real drive, but he loves this track and he is absolutely flying. He entered tonight at the last of moments, said, boys, I've got to do this. And he's going for 30s on the inside of Cohen Sussman. Let's see what he can do. Very late on the brakes. Cohen can't do anything. You can see Jana locking up there, taking third place, and now it's in the hunt going for, well, actually that was Margai, so sorry, my bad. Jana just passed Margai, so he's on the hunt. Oh, and that is, that's the commentating car starting off grid. Oh guys, that is my bad. It should have taken the car off track. I sincerely apologize for that. I will try to get that car off track as soon as possible. Well, he is off track now, so sorry for whoever I have complicated there. Sadly, on a long straight, you should keep your eyes open, guys. There's a car standing still on the grid. Fucking move, really? Anyways, back into the action. We have got Gerard Niemand. Yeah, well, I'll see the chats now. Thanks for that, Charles. Yeah, I forgot about that. It happens. I'm rusty. Anyways, Gerard Niemand in the lead, closely followed by Cohen Sussman, third place, Jana van der Westhuizen. And Cohen is going for a move. Cohen is diving on the inside. He's going to go for it. He's going to be late on the brakes. He goes for the pass. Gerard leaves the door wide open. He's going to try the undercut. Let's see if he can make it. No. As he got the power, can he do it? Cohen gets a really good run. You can see the smoke bellowing out of the tires as they brake late on the power. They're side by side coming down the start-finish straight. And Gerard retains the lead. Cohen is going to jump on the inside. Will he? Well, no, he's going for the outside. He's going to try that outside of the line. Again, he runs a bit wide. That will allow Jana to close in. So Jana right up there. Going towards the back, we've got Mike McGear. And then we've got Kian Gous in the yellow pinkish thingamajiggy, followed by Peter Geldenhuis. So we've got one of the older members, the admin, Mike McGeer, followed by Kian Gous, chased hard by Peter Geldenhuis. Then we've got Main Witten, who's fallen back a bit, not sure what, well, he might have ran into the commentating car. I know he needs glasses, but he doesn't wear them. Then we've got the only lady driver on grid, Janine Glad, in 8th place, followed by her husband, Tommy Glad. He won't be happy. Then we've got new driver, the first time we've seen him on track tonight is Sergio dos Santos. Glad to have you here and hope you enjoy the racing. He's closing in on Tommy Glad. Johan Niemann has fallen back a bit, also maybe commentator Kaskers. Leon van Linden, one of our new members, getting stronger every single race he races. Bit of a deep curb there, that would cost him some time. Honestly, they're very fast, but still learning, new into the game. Always there, happy to see him on track once again. And then Margai qualified in 3rd. I imagine he did not see the commentator car or he went off. Again, guys, sorry, that was my bad. I'll apologize sincerely after this. And yeah, Charlie, yeah, we've been there, you know how it feels. Going back to the lead, it's still Koen Sussman and Gerard Niemand. They're right at it. There's a really, really close dice there. 0.6 seconds separating these guys. Then if we go towards the back, these guys separating quite a bit. I'm not sure if Jan is going to be able to get into the slip of Koen Sussman. They pretty much figured it out. Mike McGee in 4th place. He's going to chase hard to try and catch them. Mike has been very, very quick in practice, but he's closely chased by Kian Gous, the young gun. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. He breaks way, way too late there, loses some time. That will allow Peter Geldenhuis to maybe make up some time. Peter, Mr. Consistency, always there. He does not like these short races, to be honest. He gave me endurance race and you'll know he's there. He is absolutely a legend on endurance races. So for him to do these short sprint races, it takes a lot out of him. But he's there, he's quick, and he's enjoying himself. Well, we can see the top 6 pretty much closing in. Gerard now seems to be under attack from Koen still. Gap is 0.4, 0.5. Jano has closed that gap to them to 0.7. So currently the top 3 less than a second apart. Then we've got Mike McGeer a second behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Half a second between him and Kian Gous, and then Peter Geldenhuis falling back a bit there. So it's turning into a 6-car, well, 5-car pattern that's going to fight for the lead towards the end. I'm not sure what these cars do on tires though. I've driven them once, and we see Gerard, the rear sliding out there. Don't keep his head, he's going to be right, he'll be up for an attack into turn 1, and he's going for this go. He goes to the outside. Jan will be watching this closely. All the hand at Killarney, he'll know where to make up time, he'll know where to start. So we look at the personal best by Kian Gous. So they're all attacking really, really hard. Oh, and we see Koen running wide here. This allows Jana to go into 2nd place. We'll see if Koen attacks back or if he lets Jana go. Koen on the inside there. He's going for it. Yes, he dives on the inside of Jana. Jana going to go for the undercut as they exit, going towards the kink. Will Jana make another move, or he's going to wait for the straight to take the slipstream? No, he's going for it. He's not backing. He backs out of it. Clever one that, Jana. You don't want to end up on your roof again. Not your corner, this one. The first one you roll. So Jana again looking for a move, decides to back out as they go to the double king Sabat onto the back straight. Has he got the power to take the slip and pass Koen down the back straight? All of this is allowing Gerard to get away. This will, if Gerard pulls this off, it will be a double for him. First pole in SRA, first overall win in SRA, and he's been at it now for 3 years as far as I know. It's been almost 4 years now, and if he pulls this off, I'd be really happy for him. Good clean start, he's held it together, he's pushing really hard. They've got 7 minutes to go. Janus seems to be pulling away slightly from Koen. Not sure if Koen is struggling with tyres, But in the background there we see Mike McGeer now. He's catching up to these guys and Killarney is following suit. So this might turn into a 5-car battle towards the end. Mike has been quick in practice all round. I can't say quickest, I'm gonna lie there, I'm not sure about the times. I've been out of this one a bit. But you can see every single time they battle, Mike is just waiting to pound, and he's coming there. We see my guy there doing a 1:16.009. I'm not sure, but it might be the quickest lap of the race. I can't check the server now. And there we have it again. Janne van der Westhuizen and Koen Sassman side by side, fighting for second place. These guys are not giving up. They're really pushing it. Janne on the inside, not going to make it. He decides to back out. Try and get on the inside, get a good run, and then maybe go for a move into turn 1. As they go into the start-finish straight, you can see all of this. Mike is there and thereabouts. These two guys, Mike McGee and Killarney, just hanging in there. Not really on pace at the moment, but if any one of these guys do make a mistake, they will be there to pound, and I can assure you they will not give it a second chance. Oh, and Cohen running wide onto the grass there. Janne going for the inside now. So these guys are really... Sorry guys, I know there's 14 other cars to follow, but this is such a good race, I can't leave it now. Janne on the inside there, on the inside of Cohen Sassman, as the Esther Castle going towards the kink. Janne is lined up towards Volkswagen to take the inside line. No, and there's contact. As I said, they've had contact. Janne waits for him. Mike McGee is going to pound. He's not going to wait for it. Sadly, it was close racing. It was bound to happen. Not sure if it was a server glitch. Might have been. But this lines up Mike to make a pass on Janne for second place. So Mike moves from fourth to third place, and he's going for second now. And Killarney goes now in fourth place. He's just sitting back, waiting, relaxing. He locks up the brakes a bit, but doesn't lose too much time. They Gerard, in the meantime, slowly moving away. Guys, I'm going to stick with this dice. This is the closest dice we've got here. Currently, fourth place Killarney goes, fifth place Koen Sassman. As we saw, a bit of contact and he ran wide. Peter Geldenhuis in sixth. Wayne Mitten in 7th, Janine Glad in 8th, Johan Niemand in 9th, so he's made up some places. Tommy Glad in 10th, he's not going to be happy with the wife is ahead. Mr. Santos in 11th, Leon van Linden in 12th, and then Marguy in 13th. Not at the best of races, he would have loved to be up here. He has the capability, he has the speed, and this race got to get to it because I really got to pee. But as we follow them, we see Janne there on the inside. Well, Janne's lost some places. I've been watching the results on my other screen, and I missed out on that one. Mike has moved into second. Killarney has moved into third place. Janne has fallen back. Not sure if he made a mistake, guys. You can help me there. My bad. But yeah, Gerard Niemand currently in first place. Slowly but surely pulling away, making no mistakes, just running a clean race. Second place, Mr. Pedals, Mike McGeer. Third place, Killarney Goes, chasing hard to try and catch Mike, but Mike just has that edge above him. So unless Mike makes a mistake, he's not going to catch him. There's no chance. Not sure what happened to Janne. Janne is falling back really quick. Not sure. Maybe he's chosen. We can check. I'm not sure. Well, he's on medium tires, so it's not the tires, or he's burned the tires or something. Overrest the motor. I'm not sure what happened there, but Janne is falling back very quick. Cohen having now moved into fourth place. Janne dropped from second to fifth in a matter of 2 laps. Interesting. We'll have a chat with him afterwards, and well, that'll be right after I go to the toilet. But anyways, back to the front. We can see Gerard Niemand now definitely pulling away, surely but slowly. Or slowly but surely, pardon my English. Really proud of the guy. I mean, it's his first pole even on SRA, and he locks up big time his second time round, so might be these tires are going off and the guys are struggling. You can see him going to the grass. Mike on the other hand is keeping it right intact there. He's got no problems. He's really, the car is sorted, and he looks so smooth. Killarney are also falling back. So I think with 2 minutes remaining, these guys might have an issue with tyre wear, and it's starting to show. If you look 4th place, Cohen Sussman, and you see Jan at the back there, so he's starting to drift the car, so there is definitely tyres being worn out. Yeah, I think Jaco might be right there, but yeah, I do not want to really give it back unless he's sure. But yes, you might be right there, Jaco. He knows he could get harshly penalised, so give him back the place, and now he's really struggling. Going slowly catching up with Kier now. It's all happening out there. I'm trying to follow now, and if you look at Peter Geldenhuys, he's running a solid race in 7th place. Wayne Mitten has gone past Peter. So a lot happening in the closing rounds of the race. Mike has fallen back 2 seconds from Gerard, so Gerard is pulling away. Closes the gap to 2 seconds. It's more or less 2 seconds. Kian another 2 seconds back. Cohen Sussman another 1.5 seconds back. So at this stage, it's more or less, leveling out. There's not a lot happening. I think the closest dice now is between Janine Glad and Johan Niemand. You can see Janine there, Johan having passed her in the pink car and Janine the red car. That's quite strange. Johan, what you've got to tell us? Anyway, it's just joking. So Janine there having lost the place to Johan pulling away surely. So it's all towards the end. It seems like it's getting it's becoming a tire war. Alan Niemand is maintaining a 2-second lead. Well, where have Mike gone? Mike is coming through there now as he goes onto the Malmö pretty straight. Oh, and Kian runs wide. So Kian he's going to lose it. He is not going to. Oh, he keeps onto it. Well done there. But this will allow. He's got the gravel of his tyres. He might run into the tyre wall. He's going to lose 1st place to Cohen, Janu, Wayne. He's going to lose another one to Peter Geldenhuys. He drops from 3rd place into 7th place, and that is what you call a low idiot. Anyways, so stupid mistake there from Kian, pushing the tyres too hard. This will be something for me to learn off. If you feel the car sliding, don't drift it. Stay on track, don't be like an old idiot talking here. And we see someone slowing down there big time. Is that Ernest Heather running out of fuel? I'm not sure. One of the cars just pulling off. That might be a fuel issue as well. So I couldn't catch who that was, but yeah, Gerard Niemand on the final lap. He is taking it home. He's got no concerns. Mike has fallen back 3 seconds, so tyres definitely, I've got no doubt. Tyres playing a massive role in this, and Jaco, the guys, Janu, Rudy, all the guys watching here, I know you all know. In these things, toe, camber, pressure, they all eat away at your tyres. So you can set it up to be quick the first 5 laps, and then if you get it wrong, your tyres are gone within 7 laps. So yeah, Gerard down the back straight for the final time. He's going to take his first one ever on SRA. Really proud of him. He's come a long way. He locks up again. He doesn't like that corner towards the end. So you can see everybody struggling with tyres there. Well done then, Gerard Niemand. It's a win for you. First place ever on SRA in 4 years' time. It's come a long way. Well done. I'm really stoked. Mike McGeer there taking 2nd place. Cohen Sussman coming through in 3rd place. Wayne Mitten 4th place, all the way from about 8th, 9th, all the race. Bloody well done. Really good. Peter Geldenhuys in 7th. Kian Gous in 6th. Johan Niemand crosses in 7th. Janine Glad in 8th. Guys, so that's your results. I am gonna hop out for a bit. I'll be right back and we'll get into race 2. We've got about a 3-minute break. And we'll get on to race 2. I'll find out what the grids are. I'll try and get the guys in, and we will be back shortly. Okay, sorry for the quietness, guys. Just really had to run to the bathroom. We're gonna try and get Gerard in here. I mean, we have got to congratulate the kid. If we can get him in here, hop out the server. They're gonna set up for the second one. Kian, julle ingaan sê my. Sê my as julle ingaan. Gerard. Mr. Niemand.
Yes, sir.
Well, I've personally got to congratulate you. It's been coming almost 4 years. You've been up there, you've been about there, but you've pulled it off. You've taken pole, you did a super clean race, wonderful driving, and you've actually won the race. Well done.
Thank you. I think that was a bit of luck from my side.
Yeah, well, you kept your head, and we could see the tires going off. I'm pretty sure. I haven't driven these cars, so I'm not sure how they feel. But I do believe tires play a massive role in the race.
They do, especially on corner exits. Then you start getting sideways a bit. But that's all. It's all fun and games.
Well done once again. And as I said, it's been coming a long time, and you deserve it. First one, well done.
Thank you.
So we're going to try and get Mr. Roly Poly in here. Let's see where he's at. Mr. Mike. Let's get Mr. Mike in here. I know he's trying to start a server. He's probably going to swear at me now getting in here. But Mike, that was a roller coaster for you.
Yeah, especially when the Fiat on the start-finish line, eh?
Yeah. I wanted to apologize. Just tell the guys, it should have moved. It didn't. Yeah.
Okay,
My
all
bad.
right, we're going into round 2. Cheers.
Well, have fun. Enjoy, Mike.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it from Mike. Honest as he can be. Yeah. That was a bit of stuff up. But anyways, going on to round 2, we're going to see if the server loads, and it'll be all games again. Race 2 of 3. I do believe this is a reverse grid. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and find out for you guys. It's something that always makes for an interesting thing on SRA. Killarney is the server up. Okay, server is up, guys. So we're going to load in. I see the guys already loading in there. Kan jy vir nog 'n plakkie jou broer kan gooi want hy praat baie. If you hear some background noise from the little one, just let me know. I've got plakkies here to throw in with. He talks a lot. Anyways, guys, so dropping into race 2. I'm not going to press start this time round because it bit me in the arse last time. They've got about 2 minutes to get into the server, then we've got 60 seconds, so we've got about 3 minutes. I'm going to see who's on the server, and then I'll pull them in here for a bit of a chat. Let's see who we have. Janu fell way back in race 1, so let's see if we can have a chat with him. Janu!
Yeah.
What happened there? You're on live stream on the commentating booth. You were running a huge race and then it all went sour.
I ran out of fuel.
Okay. Nothing more needed. Well, have you got enough for race 2?
I added 5 liters, so it should be enough.
You're a married man. Your wife should look after you. Tell you to put in more fuel. Well, Janu, enjoy it. You were up there. You're quick enough to...
Yeah, sorry to Cohen. I by accident just touched him, so it was all my fault.
Oh, it was a close dice. I mean, we really enjoyed it. So have fun. Give us the same show. You've got a hard work ahead of you coming from the back. I'm not going to keep you waiting. You've got about 44 seconds to go. So get your fuel right. Get everything ready and have fun.
Love the challenge. Thank you.
Ciao. There we have it from Mr. Raripa, Janu van Westhuizen. Okay, Jaco says, well, looks all good. I think the first plucky helped, Jaco. So the guys already up. Well, actually, we've got no donuts in the pits or anything, which is a good thing. There we go. You barely say it and they start. Okay, I've got to exit here, guys. Back to pits. I'll let them start. They pull off. I'm going to drop onto Janine Glad, who's in the lead. No, in last place. We go back to Gerard Niemann. He starts it. So they've actually got it according to the race one finish. Sorry, I had to do that. So Gerard smoking the tyres out of turn 1 as they go towards turn 2. And we see there into Castrol. We've got Gerard Niemann in the lead, followed by Cohen Sussman. Will Cohen be able to, after coming together, he ran a really good race and then had a slight coming together with Janu. We just heard Janu there apologising. Third place, Mike McGeer. So he's going to be pushing really, really hard. Wayne Mitten up into 4th place. Wayne really, really loving this track. Oh shit, my bad. Yaku, thank you for that. I'm going to cross over. Too much happening here, but I'm rusted. Thanks, Yaku. I really appreciate it. And if you see there, Wayne Mitten, Kian goes side by side, going down the back straight. Kian going on the inside, going for a pass on Wayne. Wayne lets him through. He's going to go for the undercut. Both of them breaking a bit of touching here and there. Kian takes 4th place there from Wayne. Wayne will not be backing off. You see Johan Niemand right there trying to, how can I put it, take an advantage out of that position. Going on the inside of Wayne. Wayne getting a bad ride of it. Johan is going to go for the inside of Wayne Mitten going. Oh, and Johan makes the move. Johan takes 5th place from Wayne. So Wayne might have a different tyre strategy because towards the end his car really starts to fly. And as Johan Niemand against Wayne Mitten in the foreground, we can see Gerard Niemand Cohen Sussman going at it. Going to cross over to them in a bit as soon as they see the times closing up. We've got about a second between the top 4. So it's Gerard Niemand followed by Cohen Sussman, followed by Kian Goos, followed by Mike McGeer, followed by Kian Goos. So Gerard is going to make it a double. Let's see if he can pull it off. Mike is really, really pushing. Cohen not going to let him get away that easy. He hasn't got a Jana to contend with. Talking about Jana van der Westhuizen, he is currently in 3rd, so he did not have the best of starts. Not sure what happened there. Might have had an off, but not a very good race for Janu. Then in race 2, Leon van Dillen in 12th, Janine Glad in 11th. Marguy, again, not the best of races. He's right up there on pace, but he's really struggling in the race. Could be set up, not sure there. Ernest Heather, teammate watching him. Ernest Heather currently in 9th, 10th, 9th, 10th. They're battling there, him and Marguy. We go back to the lead. Gerard Niemand still in the lead, followed by Cohen Sussman, Mike McGee in 3rd, Kian Goos in 4th. Johan Niemand in the meantime has moved up to 5th, with Peter Geldenhuis up to 6th, and that was almost contact there from Peter. A bit of a tap there from Wayne. So these 3 at it. See Peter just narrowly avoiding you touching or taking out Johan there really hard on the brakes, and then Wayne just caught out by it and just tapped Gerard, Peter at the back. Sorry guys, so much happening trying to read the screens, and I'm trying to follow where the action is, and I think we'll go back to the lead because it is really, really close there now for 2nd place. Mike McGeer right up to the back of Cohen Sussman, trying to make a move. All this has allowed Kian Goos to be into contention. So all this, 3 cars battling for 2nd place. Mike will be in the slip. Kian will be having a double slip. What will happen towards the end of the straight? They pass the start finish. 11 minutes to go. Cohen going into Continental, and Cohen runs wide. Mike also runs wide. This allows Kian Goos to move from 4th place into 2nd place. Cohen falling back to 3rd, and Mike McGeer to 4th. Cohen will not be hanging around. He's gonna attack immediately, but he's also got to think about the sandwich behind him. He's got Mike McGeer behind him, very, very experienced. Old single seater driver actually in real life many years ago, and quite quick on track, still at a tender age of, I do believe, almost 70. But Mike, one of the admin guys, always there sitting on the PC for 24/7. Cohen Sussman on the inside of Kian Goos there. as they go down the back straight. He's on the inside, he's going to go for the move. Very late on the brakes, I do believe. Yeah, it's a braking contest, the two young guns. This will allow... Oh, Mike also brakes himself. So these guys are 110% at it. Mike just called himself out there. And all of this is allowing Johan Niemann to slowly, surely catch them, and Gerard Niemann moving away. So it's a triple dicker hamburger with two Niemanns on both sides. Well, nobody on either side, to be honest. For those who've been with SRA, and Cohen cooks himself. Cohen losing a lot of space. Kian onto the grass. Mike McGee on the outside end of Kian. He's going to try and make the undercut, or is trying to run the outside. What will happen? Kian lets him pass. He's not... He hangs about there. He lets Mike pass. So Mike taking second place there from Kian. Kian then in third place. He's going to hang about, he's going to wait for it, we're going to stick with his dice for a bit. We also see Koen Sussman and Peter Geldenhuis now. Mark Guy, this is quite a close dice. Oh, we see niemand losing it there, just in time. So Mark Guy there now in a four-way battle with Peter Geldenhuis, Koen Sussman, Wayne Mitten, all of them together in a pack, less than a second separating them. And I do believe that's Margai on the inside. Yes, Margai on the inside. Did he just pass Peter Geldenhuis? No, Peter Geldenhuis retains 5th place, Margai in 6th, and Wayne Mitten in 7th currently. And we go back to the fight for the lead. Kian Gous, Mike McGee going hell of wall to wall in this. Johan Niemann in the meantime has pulled the gap of 4 seconds with these guys battling for second. This has allowed him to pull away, and in the meantime it has allowed Koen Sussman to get back into 4th place, and he is quickly catching up to 2nd and 3rd. Peter Geldenhuis in 5th, Margai in 4th, Wayne Mitten 6th. Jan has come all the way up to 8th place, so he's also come from 13th place. A lot happening out there, guys. I can't keep tabs on everything. We're going to go back to this little battle, because this is going to end in either tears or victory for someone, but most probably in tears for most guys. You can see Gerard far away. He's almost 5 seconds away now. Kian goes in 2nd. Mike has decided to drop out of it a bit. Kian braking way too late. This will allow Mike to come back into contention as the exit corner, but Mike running wide on the exit, not getting the power down early enough, so that allows Kian to pull the gap a bit. Excitement. And we go to the back. Margai, Wayne Mitten, Peter Geldenhuis. This is a 3-way battle for 5th place, guys. Margai in the lead. And Wayne running wide, Peter Geldenhuis hanging in there. Is he going to go for it? He puts his nose in there, but he backs out of it a bit. So Wayne in a sandwich now between Margai and Peter Geldenhuis. As they go into Castrol, you can see Wayne really pushing there. Peter Geldenhuis backing off a bit, I think trying to build momentum as they go towards the King and then towards Volkswagen. Best would be to try and get the slipstream now, get as much run as you can onto the back straight and try and make a pass onto Wayne. Wayne a while out Fox. He knows this track, it's his home track. Peter all the way from the Gauteng area. And he has said before he's not a big fan of Killarney. So I can promise you he's struggling a bit with it. It won't be his happy place right now, but bringing points home, running in 7th, any mistake and he'll be right up there. And we see Mike McGee and Kian Gous again, 0.7 between them, and Koen Sussman now, really catching up. He's less than 2 seconds behind him with 5 minutes to go, so Koen is really pushing hard. He's getting up there. Jan has fallen back a bit. He's in the hands of Leon van Linden in 8th place, with Leon in 9th, Janine Glad in 10th, followed by Ernest Heather and Tommy Glad. Johan Niemann after he spun, having fallen back to 13th place. And we're going to go to the closest battle at the moment. That's still between Mike McGee and Kian Gous. I'm watching it. I think there's a dice going on between Margai, which is a bit close. So we go to Wayne Mitten. Wayne Mitten now right on the tail of Margai. These guys are friends and they're really pushing it really hard. Wayne, I hope your lady or your grandson is sitting watching you and clapping you if you make any cuck. But Wayne there pushing Mark really hard. Mark having come from 13th place in race 2 and really showing that he is capable of running up there, up into 5th place. Wayne with him breathing down his neck in 6th place. Peter's fallen back a bit. I think he's decided, listen, I don't like this track. Let's just get it home, get the points, and we worry about the next one. Not getting into trouble. As said before, he's not a huge fan of the track. And looking at the dice, we see now Cohen Sussman less than a second behind Mike McGeer. So Cohen is really catching up extremely quick. And they've got 4 minutes to go. That's about, what, two odd laps plus 1 lap. So they've got 3 laps to go. The way Cohen is catching, he might be able to fight Mike for... Oh, and we have got a disconnection there. I'm not sure if Kian is still in it. No, he's disconnected. So we have lost Kian. We have lost Ernest Heather. Yeah, it was a disconnect there. Not sure what happened. Sudden disconnects from the guys. I'm not sure if there's something happened to the stream. I'll have to have a look there. Yeah, it seems like we do have a server crash. Ouch. Well, in this case, usually what we do is we take the result from the last lap and then we give the results to that and we go to the third race. I sincerely hope Mike hasn't run into load shedding. That or his generator has run out of fuel. As you can see on the screen, the whole server has crashed and bit of a anticlimax to what was looking to be a really good dice between the guys. But it happens. It's in the best of sim racing. It's like rain in NASCAR. It happens and part of the game. Anyways, nothing to worry about. We're gonna set up back again as quick as we can and yeah. I just want to get Dum Dum next to me here to realize he's still racing himself. Jan?
Ja.
The server is off. Ek weet nie. Okay guys, so we're gonna try and get Tommy in here, see what's going on and have a quick discussion with him. Sad one there. Let me get Tommy in here. Quick chat. You guys know what we're going through. Tommy. And we seem to have lost Tommy as well. Tommy, is he there?
Melvin, yeah?
It seems we had a complete server disconnection.
We still going?
Well, the server disconnected for everybody, or it was just me?
We still on the server.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna pull Tommy back. It seems then it was on my side. We had a disconnection and that's not good with the current cables being off. I'm gonna try get back into the race and see if we can see what's happening. Sorry for that. Well, at this stage, I'm not sure what's going on. To be honest, I'm back in the server. And trying to catch up on what's going on. Just try and see who's where's. Well, okay, so basically what's happened is I had a disconnection. I thought it was the server. Gerard Niemann's still in the lead with 32 seconds to go. Mike McGee in second. Mark Guy now in fourth. So Mark has come up to fourth. He's in a massive battle with Kian Gous. I probably messed that one up telling him the server is off. Colin Sussman having falling back to fifth. So yeah, we're going to see what happens here. Killarney right on the tail of my guy, fighting for third place. He's on the inside as they go down Malmesbury Straight. Yaku, if you guys can just let me know if the stream is stream is jumping. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. So Killarney regains third place and he runs wide. That'll allow my guy to get back on the inside. No, Killarney, don't do that. A little bit of bump there. Cohen Sussman in the background, coming back again, yet once more. As they go down the main straight, Mike 5 seconds behind Gerard Niemand. Kian 4 seconds behind Mike. But a massive dice for third place between Margai and Kian Gous, and Cohen Sussman closing in. We see Janu having caught up right to the guys of them. Well, not right up to them, but he's 2.8 seconds behind them. And Margai trying to go on the inside, not really making it stick. As the exit Castle going towards the kink. Margai on the tail of Kian Gous. As they go through Volkswagen, will he get the run for the back straight? We're going to see. He's going to concentrate on that, trying to get a better hand of him. We're just trying to get the best camera angle here. And as they go through Sabert onto the back straight. And Margai has done it. He's built the momentum. He's on the inside of Kian Gous. He's going to go for the move. Very late on the brakes. Will Kian turn in late? Get the car turn in, get in the power early. Make use of the momentum. Yes, he does that. He goes onto the inside. Margai covering the line there. So Kian's going to have to either stick to the inside or go for the outside. Mark really trying to cover his line, but Kian's put his nose on the inside. And he has done it. He's finished in third. 0.05 between them over the finish line. What a race for the last one. Well, yeah, Ryan, that was on my side. Yeah, sorry, Ryan, that was. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm watching it now and I'm back to normal. So might have been the wife watching porn or something. It happens. Sorry for that, guys. I really nearly messed up everything for the others. Thinking it was a server that crashed because on my side it showed them disconnecting one by one, and then they were all gone. And yeah, well, from the last one we saw pretty close dice there between the lot of them. And I'm going to stick to this screen so we don't run into trouble again. Niemand makes it double, and I'm just going to try and pull Tommy back in here. And yeah, that was really my bad. Tommy. Tommy. So we had a bit of a hiccup. I was long show. I saw the server disconnect and they all left one by one. I thought it was a complete server disconnection, which is why I called you in, and apologize for that. But since you're league admin, it's gonna happen.
It's no problem.
But anyways, good race. The final lap between Kian and Margai was absolutely insane. I don't know what's going on in chat, but I'm going to try and get more and more guys in as we go towards race 3. One more to go, guys, and yeah, stick with us. Bit of a problem, but it should be a good one. Yeah. So we're waiting for the server to reconnect. As soon as they go in, one more race to go. Yeah, that was a bit of a hiccup. So if you hear that again, guys, before I tell the guys the server's disconnected, scream, shout, call, yell, do anything. Just get me not to disturb them. Because it really thought it was on my side. But let's see if we can get Mark in here. Yeah, that should be a good one. Mr. Guy.
Yes.
Did not see the most of the second race as we had a disconnection on the communication side or the stream side, but it seems like the last couple of laps you had one hell of a nice.
Yeah, it was quite tight and intense and good fun, yeah, and very clean. I must admit it was good.
You struggled a bit in race 1 and then race 2 in the beginning you were struggling. All of a sudden your speed came back and you were right up there. So something to look forward to for race 3.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's see how it goes.
Well, getting ready. So have fun and enjoy it.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao. Yes. Let's see, Killarney server up. No word from him. Let's just refresh. It seems like they are joining us, so we got to go into server 3. Race 3. Again, not sure how they start. I think it should be according to overall position for the day. So that will be Gerard in the lead. It should be between Mike, Kian, possibly Wayne for second and third. But nonetheless, it should be an interesting race. As we look at the grid, well, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm gonna wait till the race starts and then I will press drive and jump onto the first available car we get, because if I don't do that, my bloody car will stand on the track again. So they've got about 1 minute 40 to go. I just want to see if everybody's loaded in. Okay, so we've lost Sergio Dos Santos. We've lost Jordan Vivian, who couldn't connect. Blake Cree, unfortunately unable to make it. Devalt Lambert working on his race cars, getting it, or their race cars, getting them ready for the Ford and Friends event coming up soon in Namibia. Dylan Fisage, not sure what happened there. Craig Hume, work commitments. And Ryan Ludick actually sitting in chat with me while he's working. The donor.
Wasn't working. Oh, did a job, but yeah, I'm watching.
Well, happy to have you, Ryan. I reckon your heart is eating cuck not being able to race.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm bleeding to give my pedals a go, seeing as I got them yesterday. It's just final settings and then it's all good.
Fantastic news. That spells some problems for the likes of Dani van Rooyen and Valero de Puna, I do believe.
I hope so.
Well, guys, they're off to 30 seconds. We're getting ready. The voice of Ryan Ludick here with me in the studio. One of the fastest guys, top 5 usually in SRA. And as you just heard, a new set of pedals his way, so that should be an interesting one to see him back on track after a long absence. As we look at the grid currently, I'm not sure. It looks like Gerard Niemand in the lead. We're going to stick with my guy. Once they start, I'm going to hopefully my car will be off track. We'll make sure of that. Yep, that's in the pit. So I'm not sure how this grid worked out because Mike McGee is in the lead. Second place is Gerard Niemand, third place is Kieran Gous. So this should be an interesting battle to watch. We're going to sit here, we're going to check Johan, Gerard Niemand, who's won both races 1 and 2, I think. He's going to be attacking Mike McGee now, and Mike is not an easy fella to pass. Johan van der Westhuizen is in 4th place, so this is a bit of an odd grid for me. Not sure if it's a random grid or reverse or according to qualifying, but we'll find out afterwards. We'll get Tommy in here and just make sure. But yeah, at this stage, Mike McGee in the lead, Kieran Gous in second, Gerard Niemand in second place. He's going to the inside of Mike. So Gerard's really flying. He's got this car dialed up perfectly. He runs a bit wide. Mike having to fend off Kieran there at the back. And Mike has got the run out. He's going to go on the outside. He's going to try and get the run on Johan. Gerard, sorry for that once again. He does not have the power to do it, so if he can stick on the outside line, he might be able to carry enough momentum through Continental in order to make a pass as they go towards the second corner. Kian then putting his... Yeah, he's just past Mike there as well, so Mike's commitment to try and get past Gerard has allowed Kian to slip through. Kian very late on the brakes there. This will allow Mike to repass him again. No, it doesn't. So a lot happening here. Jano is not backing out. It's three cars bumper on bumper paddling for first place. Gerard Niemand in the lead, closely followed by Kian Gous. Mike McGee in third place. Fourth place we have Jano van der Westhuizen. Fifth place Wayne Mitten. Sixth place Marguys. So it's anyone's race at this moment. As they go down the back straight, Kian on the Niemand. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys, I'm so rusty at this. But Kian on the inside of Gerard Niemand. Both very late on the break. Kian tucks it on the inside. Gerard having the momentum on the outside. Mike is trying to get his nose in there. He's going to try and get the momentum and the slip going down the main straight. Gerard gets a really, really good run. He's going to dive on the inside of Kian as they go towards Continental. Is he going to go? And Mike follows suit. Mike is going to go for a double move on this one. Now, Kian sticks it on the outside. He's got the momentum. He will, if they do not touch, he will maintain the inside line. He goes on the grass. Mike sees his plan. He's going wide, wide, wide. Kian dives to the outside. A lot happening here. Gerard having to fend off Mike and trying to pass Kian at the same time. Jano just watching the sports here and waiting for someone to pound before he rolls the car himself. And we see Mike right on the bumper there of Gerard Niemand in. Gerard Niemand really having his work cut out here in race 3, having won both races 1 and 2. Kian Gous currently in the lead in race 3, followed by Gerard Niemand, followed by Mike Begeer and Jano van der Westhuizen in 4th place. These guys are at it, and then we see Tommy Glad having a spectacular run in 5th place. I would like to give him some airtime now, but he's not running in his skin, so I'm going to slip that one and watch this dice. Kian braking way too late. That'll allow Gerard to get the run up on him down the main straight. Mike McGee is there, he's pushing it, he's really trying. But it seems these two youngsters are getting a bit of the itch. If they don't cook their tyres, they might be. And we see Jano van der Westhuizen there in 4th place, going for a move. He passes Mike for 5th. That was way too easy. Not sure if Mike made a mistake out of the final corner, but Jano just had a massive run coming out of the corner, and Jano's on a fly. He is on an absolute fly, having run out of fuel and then some bad luck in race 2. He is really, really pushing it. He's on the podium. It's his home track. He obviously loves the track. I'm not so sure about the car. It's a rear-wheel drive and it's not a Polo, but he is really pushing it and he is showing some true pace out there.
Yeah, and don't forget they're actually running push to pass as well. So I think that's where Jano's speed came from. He must have got a good draft and really pushed it.
Yeah, you see, that I did not know. So that makes a lot of sense where all of these sudden bursts of speed come from. Yeah, you've got a very, very valid point there, Ryan. That really makes a difference, because I was wondering, and now it all makes sense. And we see again, Kian and Gerard both brake really, really late for that corner. They're actually losing time there.
Yeah, and I think it's from them both utilizing push to pass, and then unexpectedly way too hot in the corner, underestimating braking markers, and it really throws a huge curveball into these corners, especially running road tires.
Yeah, they're not on slicks, they're not even on semi-slicks, they're running normal standard road tires, and they do tend to cook, as we've seen earlier on the stream. And Jano is ahead of Mike, but he's struggling to keep Mike behind him. Mike is not falling back. The old man is really giving me a hard time.
No, Mike definitely, he can tailgate you and he can block very well. So he's always an interesting guy to race with and very, very difficult to pass.
Well, if we look towards the front again, I just saw a glimpse of it, and Gerard is not hanging back. He's really trying to get past Kian. Kian is not making it easy for him. He's making that car really wide. Unfortunately, I can't see how many push-to passes they have left. That would have been awesome. So then we could more or less predict what's going to happen. But Gerard going for the inside line, very late on the brakes. Kian going for the undercut. He's going to push it. Gerard running a bit wide, and yeah, that's the run getting out of the corner. Kian repassing him, but now Gerard's got the slip, and all of this has allowed Janu to join the fight, and Janu is not an easy guy to fight with. He will not back out.
No, and I think Janu is definitely being wise about it, waiting for the correct opportunity and then pouncing at making the pass.
You can see Gerard a bit of a slip and slide here and there. I'm going to jump to Janu, and we're going to see Janu is on attack. He is, as you said, he's waiting for it, but he's not hanging about. He's, as soon as he sees a gap, he's going to go for it. He won't make one, but he's going to go for it.
And he's driving very defensively at the same time, keeping Mike behind him. He's watching front and rear, like his head must be in a spin.
Yeah, of course, Mike is definitely not backing out. Mike is all over him. The old man is up there. As we go down the back straight
This far, very, very clean.
I mean, this is... I know there's other guys to watch, but this dice is so good. It's the closest we've got. It's less than a second between the top four. We just gone back. And again, both the two front runners run wide. They're playing a balls game here, while the two more seasoned drivers are playing a waiting game, and he's going to bite them both in the arse. And we see Janu there taking advantage. He's passed both of them again. I think he uses the push to pass out of the corner. It works for him. Janu having gone from third to first in a matter of one straight. And contact there between Gerard. Gerard pushes Kian off. Mike getting caught up in it. He hangs on to it. So Kian out there. Not sure what's happening. Well, Kian having lost it there, I would have been on the power a long time back. But yeah, that has allowed Tommy to move up into fourth place with a massive dice between him and Pieter Geldenhuys. Okay, this is the interesting one. Janu has, through all this, he's pulled a gap of 5 seconds above Mike. Mike now comfortably in second. We're going to stick with this one. Pieter Geldenhuys, Tommy Glad and Janine Glad. So it's Mr. Endurance followed by the league admin, Tommy Glad, and then his wife, who usually beats him, right behind him. Oh, and we see Geldenhuys having a bit of a slide there. So this allows Tommy to catch up. These guys, they're pushing it. And Janine is just going to watch the fun and games, and I want to take a side bet and say she's gonna pass Tommy.
She's very calm about it, and she does learn out of everyone else and the way they drive. It's absolutely a pleasure to see how she herself has grown and becomes so quick with all these seasoned drivers, as you say.
Yeah, she just watches them and lets them do their thing, and then I don't know if it's the male ego or something. They go off on the grass, and she just slowly and calmly passes them without a worry in the world. You never hear her
She keeps her head clean.
She never gets pissed off. She just does her thing, and she's just getting higher and higher and higher up the grid. I mean, she's up to 5th place now, and I can promise you, I want to take a side bet, and I will be pissing my pants if she finishes on a podium tonight.
That would be excellent. I wouldn't agree better. It would be such a great honor for her to get to the podium.
So we see Peter there really pushing it, but it seems like he might be struggling with tires. He is sliding that car quite a bit. I think Mike has decided, okay, well, listen, I'm running up there on points. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just grab the points. And there's another dice going on again. Again, it's Gerard and Kian. I just want to have a look at this because they've had it coming together early in the race, and they're right back at it again, fighting for 6th place. And Gerard,
I wonder if Gerard also waited back for because he tried to make the pass and didn't end up well.
He waited for Kian, and they just went right back at it from where they left off. And you can see Gerard a bit early on the power there. And now Father is joining the battle. Johan Niemand right behind the two of them. These guys going side by side now for more than a lap as they go through Volkswagen. Kian wisely steps out of it. This will allow Johan to close right in, but Kian will have to slip as they go down the back straight. I'm pretty sure both these cars are completely out of push to pass.
I would definitely agree with you on that one.
I'm keeping an eye on the background. I'm watching this dice because it's the closest we currently have. But I am keeping an eye on Janine and Tommy. And Janine has actually closed the gap to Tommy. Oh, and there we see them again. They do tend to run out of brakes, or they get the balls grow too much there. Because every time these two fuck it up there. There's no other words. So as we go back to, I want to watch this battle. As I said before, look at Janine. She's just calmly and collectively catching up to Tommy. I know she tickles him or what she does, but she catches him and she slowly but surely just passes him. That, or she shows him the doghouse. I'm not sure. But she has gone from strength to strength, and she is becoming extremely quick on SRA. There is no two doubts about it. As they go down the back straight, again it seems like Kiela's gone off. I'm not sure what happened there. I think it might be contact. Yeah, Gerard and Johan there on their own. So I'm not sure what happened there. I just saw on the side of my view that hands in the air, and so not sure what happened there, but we'll look into it. And we see father and son, Johan and Gerard Niemand, now 7th and 8th. Kiel Gouw's leaving the pits, so maybe he blew a motor, I'm not sure, but yeah, from what was a good evening, went very, very sour, very quick for him. And we see Peter Geldenhuis comfortably in 3rd now. He's got this one in the back. He's just staying out there, getting the points. As I said earlier, he's not a big fan of Killarney, but he is always up there, extremely quick, and in the right circumstances and condition, he is going to be right up there with the top 2, top 3 guys.
That's for sure, and he's always consistent, and you know, consistency plays key in various races. It's just keeping your head clean and not making any mistakes. It earns you the points.
At the end of the day, you've got to finish first before you first, or you got to first finish before you finish first. And talking about finishing first,
Exactly.
Tom is adamant on winning his wife on this one, and you can see he's really pushing that poor Toyota. So
Yeah, I don't want to be in that household after that one.
Yeah, well, I think she's calmly and collectively just, I don't think she's going to attack him. Oh, you see, and Tommy takes himself out again. So
Oh, waiting game plays off.
she was just slowly applying the pressure. I'm not going to say where and with what hand, but he's gone off. So we see Janine then moving into 4th place. I reckon this will probably be a best result. This lead showing a lot of how can I say it, newfound pace. And Tommy again, he's gone off. Tommy, I think he's cooked his tires. That will not be nice for the car though.
No, definitely not, because I can basically guarantee you that if not the entire grid is no traction control, no ABS. It must be absolutely a nightmare, and especially road tires when they get that hot. It's insane. It's impossible.
Okay, so well, basically the top 3, Ryan, they've settled. You can see Jana playing around a bit now. He's on the final lap. He's going to do some drifting. I'm pretty sure of that. He's 8 seconds ahead. He's taken this one with both hands, and you can see him. He's enjoying it, and he's trying to get that thing sideways. But it's got so much grip. It's you really got to throw it in. Mike 8 seconds behind in 2nd place. He's settled down. He's going to go for 2nd. He's going to take the points home. It's the opening round. Nothing to prove, everything to lose, as we saw with the young guns. Peter Geldenhuis, same thing. Running in 3rd, taking it home. He's got no pressure. Janine, 4th place. These are all people who drive with their heads, except Janu. He drives on his roof. But he's into the final corner.
No lie.
Well, tonight he kept it on all 4. But, yeah. He's had a bit of an up and down event. He's going to win the 3rd heat. Well deserved. A massive dice. And he walked away the victor. Well done, Janu. Brilliant driving. Wins race 3. Mike McGeer coming through in 2nd place. I think that's 3 podiums for me for the evening. That could put him on top of the podium. Peter Geldenhuys coming home in 3rd place. Well done, Peter. One of our oldest members. Still up there, still quick. Always there. Especially well done to Janine Glad. 4th place. I think that's her best result ever on SRA. Amongst some really good drivers. Gerard Niemann coming home in 5th place. Followed by Johan Niemand. Margai, a bit of an up and down event for him tonight. The pace was there, but he just lacked that consistency. Coming home in 7th, Ernest Heather in 8th. Wayne Mitten, very bad race for him, I guess. He was running up high all evening and he finished in 9th. Leon van Linden in 10th, and Tommy Glad, after his war with the tyres, he is struggling, but he's coming home, he's bringing it back, and he's got to get 11th place. Again, that will be points awarded. It's the opening round, anything can happen.
I think in the opening laps there was contact on the back straights, which affected the rear half of the grid, and I think that's where a lot of people like Wayne Mitten and Ernest basically lost out on a lot of time to make up ground.
Yeah, if you cross over, we've got Janu in chat here. Janu, 3rd race, it all happened. A massive dice between the 4 of you, Mike, Kian, Gerard. You just hung back there and then you made your move and you stuck with it.
Yeah, well, 2 dogs fight over an opponent. I'll take the 3rd. The 3rd one takes it. That was great fun. I actually wish they were in the race the whole time. I think the 4 of us would have had a massive dice. But yeah, we got unlucky, but it was fun.
It was some good racing up to the point. It was bound to happen. I mean, with close racing like that, especially in rear-wheel drive. With front-wheel drive, you can always catch and more or less make up again. But with the rear-wheel drive, once it goes, and it was bound to happen. There was a slight tap, and poor Mike got caught up in it. And but we thoroughly enjoyed that last race. That was pretty epic stuff. And well done on the victory. Hope to see you back in again next week.
Thanks. That was massive fun.
And we'll definitely see you back again Sunday in the supercars.
Yes, for sure. And I'll be back next weekend. Can't wait for East London and Aldous Krabanti.
Nice. Anyways, guys, so yeah, that was the evening for tonight. For those wondering what's going on SRA, Sunday we have another local series coming up, which is the Formula Supercars, more known to the Cape area, I would say, Ryan.
Yes, yeah.
It's based on the Opel Astra space frames by Owen Ashley. They're a bit more, they've got SRA fuel in them, so they're a bit more powerful, doing some spectacular times, but the racing extremely close. The cars are super fun to drive. I think that would be something to look forward to. We're going to try and get that one streamed as well. I'm busy working on that. Then we have on Tuesdays, we've got the old classics, the ATCC series from Australia, with more international tracks run by Mike McGeer. We had the opening round last week. I should have streamed that one, but had some issues and I couldn't. Again, that one is another rear-wheel drive, under-tired, overpowered cars, not easy to drive, and it's unpredictable from the start. I think you did that one, or you missed that one as well?
No, I missed it as well, but I did a couple of practice laps, and definitely driver's cars. You got to know what you're doing.
Then, and then going to Thursday, we've got what we had tonight. This was the opening round. The Gazoo 80 series, 86 GT series. We decided to do this one because it's an upcoming league for the all the South African circuits, as far as I understand.
Yeah.
So we jumped the gun and we got the cars in, and it seems to be really pulling it off. I mean, the racing we saw now in the last heat was absolutely fantastic. And then I do believe I've got Tommy in here, I've got Mike in here. I do believe tomorrow night we'll have the first round of the karting league we're running, especially aimed. It started off, we're trying to get the whole families involved. We've got a gravel oval thing going, which we do on and off. We started karting, and it's going to be the first event tomorrow night, I believe, Tommy.
Yes, if everything goes well, it should be on tomorrow night, yes.
And what should have been for the kids, for the dads that want to have a Brian a beer, let the kids race, has turned into, we've got two classes with the kids racing and then the old guys getting back into it. I mean, they decide to go from cars to karts in sim racing. So it just stays in the blood. Once you get involved in sim racing, it never stops. And
I think Melvin is sorry, Melvin. I know what you're talking about the carts, but I think it's also important just to let the guys know that these carts are absolutely awesome to drive.
I haven't driven them myself, but I've heard they are absolutely fantastic.
They are awesome to drive.
That really is. I definitely agree with that, and a real workout as well.
The workout part is worrying me. But anyways, guys, that one we might have the bot streaming for you if we can. Where we can't have an actual live stream like tonight, we will try to record the series and put a live stream afterwards. We're trying to get back to you guys what you put in. And once again, I was watching the stream tonight. It was good to be back live again. There was a lot of communication, a lot of chat from the guys. It was really good racing. At some points, Ryan was in here with me. I didn't know where to look. We put a side bet on you, Tommy, that your wife is going to beat you, and you actually owe me a bottle of brandy.
Me? Yeah, she drove very well tonight,
which you didn't know about.
We did a side bet behind his back. But guys, yeah, thanks for joining, and yeah, we'll hopefully see you on Sunday. As I said, I'm busy working on the stream there. Hopefully we'll get it up and running. If not, we'll have the bot in there, or we have a post recording of the race, and that should be some really good racing. I think we've got 16 or 17 entries. Some of the top guys from SRA, and then next week we go at it again, starting off with the ATCC, which will definitely be live broadcast, and that's something to watch for sure, because it's sideways, smoke bellying, massive power, old classics. Anyway, guys,
Like a god drive.
thanks for joining, and we'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.
Thanks.
Go.
Thanks, Melvin.